Hello. It's another day. Another beautiful day. In the United States. Hey, it's your buddy Nick. Hi. It's your dear old dad just breaking out the newspaper. Sipping on his coffee. What have we here, kids? See, he did make an address. Biden says 3 downed aerial objects not linked to Chinese spy program. What? Apparently, Russia and China are also shooting down UFOs. Do you guys want Independence Day? Do you guys want an alien invasion? Because this is how you get one. No, but seriously. I guess I'll look more into this later. Oh, I should probably also point out, I probably won't do a show tomorrow because I have a lot of stuff to take care of. I have to go do things. Plus it's Friday, and usually the world, it starts to settle down on Friday, and it's just nice and peaceful over the weekend. Nothing really happens. And we go right back to fucking around and fucking with each other on Monday morning. It's just how it goes. It's just how it is, guys. What? Joe Biden's China problem just got a whole lot worse. Balloon gate. Oh, Lord. Why they gotta put gate after everything? Just because of Watergate? It's so stupid. Assessing the possibility that suspected a Chinese spy balloon was not deliberately maneuvered. Whether it was diverted off course by strong winds. I'm gonna check on our economies while I'm at it. It's a race against our 2 economies. Can't let these fuckers get anywhere close to us. See? What recession? See? If you'll notice, I predict everything on this show, guys. Everything I say here, it happens a few days later, or like a week later, or whatever. You can check the dates. You can look up all these articles. You can look at the date on the fucking video. I call all the shots. Whoosh, swoosh. I'm telling you. And that's how you know I know what I'm fucking talking about. Fox News. Like, yeah, we are in a recession. Me. Yeah, unfortunately, we have a cult of absolute fucking morons that live inside of our great nation. They like to think that they're the patriotic, all-American guys, because it's a bunch of, like, Joe Nobodies. A bunch of dumb motherfuckers, like, big, fat, over 40-year-old shitheads that plop their fat ass down after going to work, turn on Fox News, and you're just like, harif. You just absorb all the lies, and just fucking swallow them whole. And it's created like just this alternate fucking reality, basically. It's ridiculous. Cause look, guys. Where is it at? Rolling Stone. This is an old article, but still. Let's see if I can find it. It was so long ago that... let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Over 10 years ago, shit. There's a study. Watching Fox News actually makes you stupid. You see, kids, when you're really angry, it actually does something to the your brain chemistry. Like, it actually sort of like shuts down parts of your fucking brain. And like, these guys get ratings for whenever they make people angry. You know, it's all sensationalism, like, get mad at these guys, get mad at Blue Team, Biden doing bad. Once you get mad, so you keep tuning into our bullshit, so you can get mad too. And this is actually a thing, like, it's and it's what it's doing in the long run, is it's actually making these fucking people dumber. And that's not even what this study says, this is just what I'm telling you, like, that actually is really a thing, you can go look that up. But it's also the fact that this fucking cult doesn't even inform their people with actual news. This is what Fox News says. We expect that watching news should help people learn, but the most popular of the national media sources seems to be the least informative. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Oh Lord, this fucking poster. I gotta come up with a name of this guy. Jesus Christ. I'll come back to him. Anyway. Oh, let me check on Chinese economy real quick. Slow start. GDP disappointment. Good. Good. Like I said, this might be the last one for the week, guys. I'm trying to dress nicer. This is like me in my trash clothes. I'm trying to like lose weight. Trying to, you know, look nice again. And I wasn't streaming on Twitter for about a week, unfortunately, or a few days at least. So you guys might have missed an episode. But you know, we're back. We're back now. Back in action. Fucking debt ceiling. Ooh. US was default as soon as July if Congress has not raised debt ceiling. Yeah, this is a pressing issue. Jesus Christ. It's ridiculous how this keeps happening too. It's the Republic clowns, man. All throughout history, like, we've all worked together to raise the debt ceiling because we all know that if we fail to do so, it would cause an economic catastrophe. It would basically destroy the entire fucking nation, right? Well, lately, Red Team, which was already evil before, like after Nixon, they became corrupt and evil. And now they are super fucking corrupt and super fucking evil and super fucking batshit crazy. So now they're just using it as a hostage situation. Like, you're gonna fucking, we'll raise the debt ceiling only if you give in to our demands. It's fucked up. This is actually happening, guys. None of this is made up. None of this is a fucking stretch. This is all what's actually going on. That's why I'm here. Your dear old dad to fucking spoon feed you the news. And make sense of it all for you. Because I'm sure none of y'all pay attention to shit. You don't fucking give a shit about anything. You're just in your own little pond. Going to work, going home, going to work, going home. You get on the internet, read about fucking celebrities or fucking Marvel or whatever. But there's a whole big world out there, guys. And I know all about it. I am extremely fucking knowledgeable. I've been keeping up with this shit since I was like 10 or 11 years old. And all I ever do is read this shit. Like, I am so fucking deep into this shit. You have no fucking idea. But I also, you know, I have one foot in your world too. Your little mainstream media, pop culture bubble. And, like, I like to bridge the two worlds together. And that's the point of this show, by golly. Is to help you make sense of it all, to give you a clearer picture of what's happening, without it seeming all daunting and scary. So, Chinese parliament accuses US of violating sovereignty. Pooh Bear is like, I am very disappointed. That's evil Pooh Bear right there. That's the Chinese president. Xi Jinping. Hey, here's an idea. Don't fly your fucking bullshit in our country and maybe we won't shoot it down. Just saying. Dumbass. Like, even if it did, if it got blown over in our fucking country, like, by strong winds, too bad. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. Let's see what the Fox News call. Actually, no, wait. It's Joe. Joe. It's Joe. Bad and bad. Let's see what the Fox News call has to say about Joe. Incompetent. Most dishonest. Me. Bunch of fucking lunatics. This is a fucking clown car, guys. I'm straight up telling you. These people are all fucking pinheads. You should see some of the shit that these fuckers say. There's chaos in America's airspace. They sensationalize everything. What is going on? Where's your little bow tie, you fucknut? Fuck this guy too. Fucking racist, white supremacist piece of shit. I'm not gonna read any of this. This is all fucking garbage. Fuck you people. Putin may be linked to spy balloon over US, says China expert. We're at the end of decades of peace. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was all part of this scheme. I would be surprised if their fucking little their alliance between China and Russia was like just kind of fake, and they're both just like shaking hands, like waiting for an opportunity to stab each other in the back. It's like, yes, we are friends. I will stab you as soon as I can. I have opportunity. Like, fucking seriously. And like, I'm sure China's plan here is for Russia to go to war, for us to help Ukraine, for both of us to fucking drain ourselves, and so that they come out on top. They're just sitting back like, wait, this is good. Precisely the plan. And you know, when we're both weakened or whatever, then they'll fucking attack or whatever the fuck. I'm sure, almost 100% positive on that. I see right through all this shit, guys, and you'll notice I call all this shit like constantly. Like, wow, this is what's happening. I feel like everyone else is too fucking dumb to see it, but I'm not, okay? I'm actually incredibly smart. In fact, last night, I was talking about how smart my son is, because he's only like 8 years old. He's about to turn 9. He's only 8 or 9 years old, and he's already fucking hacking Roblox. Like, he sent me this script that he did the other day, that he wrote. I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, but I had the internet to help. And I'm like, still, like, what the hell, man? Like, this is really impressive. And I was explaining in a stream last night that, a lot of people assume that, like, the really smart guys are always, like, the dorks with the fucking glasses. Like, oh, like, those are the really... No, I feel like once you pass that level, like... Once you're incredibly fucking smart, you just seem like a normal dude, honestly. Like, it's harder for people to see it, I feel like, because all that they associate smart people with is either money, a fuck ton of money, or the stereotype. And let me tell you some shit. The money is not directly related to how smart you are, guys, especially in today's fucking economy. It's all fucking random. You're either born into it, or you just get really lucky with like a tech startup or something. You're in the right place at the right time. Even Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, like, you know, everyone assumes that this guy's a fucking genius. He was just there at the right time. He stole the fucking idea for Windows, guys. He saw it on a him and Steve Jobs saw it on a Xerox machine, like on the screen or whatever the fuck. You can go look this shit up. And they just basically jacked the idea, and Bill Gates stole it first. It's just like the greedier of the two. You know, the quicker of the two. And the way Steve Jobs put it was like, we were both planning on stealing the TV, and then when I went to go rob the house that night to steal the TV, it was already gone. Meaning Bill Gates had already got there. He already stole the idea first. And a lot of people don't see or understand any of this shit. But yeah, look at this guy. He just looks like a normal fucking dude. Just like an average guy. Checkmates Bill Gates in 12 seconds. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know what I'm fucking talking about, guys. The rise of Ukraine's Iron General, who transformed its army and became Putin's worst nightmare. I should shine a spotlight on this guy. I don't even know how to fucking say his name now. Hey, let me show you something else. I mentioned my relative, Matthew Ridgway, right? And how he helped, like, form NATO to begin with. He was this badass army general. Served as the Supreme Allied Commander of Europe, Chief of Staff of the United States Army, all this shit. But there was something I failed to mention, was that during the Korean War, we were actually losing at one point. When Ridgway took command of the 8th Army, the army was still in tactical retreat. And he turned the entire fucking thing around and ended up kicking all their asses, basically. Upon taking control, one of Ridgway's first tactics was to restore soldiers' confidence in themselves. These steps had an immediate effect on morale. And, you know, I feel like that's part of what I'm doing here. I'm, like, letting all of you guys know, we're the good guys. We're kicking ass. The bad guys are all getting crushed, so be happy, guys. Like, we're doing good. I won't go any deeper than that, but some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's just say there's a lot going on that I can't really talk about, but hey, I try to cover most of it. Anyway, so Ukraine is to become NATO ally after it wins war. NATO is ready to see Ukraine in its ranks, but the condition is the victory in the war unleashed by the Russian Federation. The focus now is to ensure that Ukraine wins the war. And we will. We will. Hasta la vista, baby. Speaking of stuff I can't talk about. It's the Terminator. Russia has just lost one of its most advanced weapon systems. Shared images of destroyed Russian BMPT armored vehicle, commonly referred to as Terminators. Boom, bitch, fuck you. And this fucking little weasel, he still thinks he can win. That's the funny part. Like, he's so fucking delusional and just old and just dumb. Like, everyone thinks that this guy's a fucking genius or whatever. Like, he's so conniving, such a tactical fucking... No, hell no. This guy's a fucking moron. This guy's a fucking troll. The only reason he's gotten away with shit over the past fucking decade or two is just because he does it all in secret, and it's hard to prove that he's doing any of it. So he just gets away with it all. Well, two can play at that game, motherfucker. Fuck you. He's still convincing. He's getting his fucking ass kicked badly. This is the equivalent of that fucking Black Knight and Monty Python and the Holy Grail. He's got like his arms and legs chopped off. And he's like, I'm still ready to fight. I'll gum you. Like, this isn't over. Okay, asshole. Fuck you. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking moron. Goddamn, that guy's stupid. Russian warplanes fly near Alaskan airspace, second time in 2 days. This is him flexing again. Hey, back the fuck off. Fucking midget. Here, let me show you guys just how small this guy is. Let's all laugh at this fucking shithead. He's actually not that short. But, you know, most world leaders are typically taller than average. I think Putin's like average height, 5'8". But I like to pick on him, call him a little fucking midget, because I'm sure he would not like that. Where's it at? Oh, come on. Little tiny little fucking Kremlin, more like Gremlin, am I right? Oh shit. Fucking pipsqueak. God damn it, I'm trying to find it. There's one photo where it's like really, really obvious. Oh, here it is. Look at that little guy. A little fucking menace. Isn't he an adorable little fascist dictator? Like, every time he stands next to anyone, he just looks really fucking tiny. There's Pooh Bear and Piglet. Best friends forever. Fucking shithead. Oops, I accidentally closed my music. Okay, let's put that back on. Alright, we're 20 minutes in. Russia has changed tactics as Ukraine War heads for next phase. Oh, gee whiz. You think what you're doing wasn't working? Is that what's going on? Took you long enough to fucking realize that, shithead. Fucking moron. That guy's a fucking idiot. Okay. Here, I'm gonna put on Doom music. Alright. Heads for next phase. They conduct active reconnaissance, use false targets. Reconnaissance drones. Why don't we use these balloons? So they're using them. So they're actually using more reconnaissance, which you would think they would have done that to begin with. You would think that, like, being like the second or third fucking most powerful military in the world, that they'd have their shit together, that they'd know what they're fucking doing. Hell no. Bunch of bumbling fucking idiots. It's like if fucking Alabama was just like loaded with nukes or something. Can you imagine? Like, everyone was so fucking intimidated by these guys. They thought they were all powerful and shit. I've known all along that they're a bunch of fucking jokers. Especially after that one time we had the Olympics over there and they didn't have like working plumbing and shit. Like, people were sharing photos of like their fucking hotels and shit like that, and just how run down and shitty they all were. And just kind of laughing at it. I was like, wow, they're in much worse shape than I thought. Yeah, they like to project strength, because they do have a fucking ton of nukes. They do have a ton of tanks and shit. But they're a bunch of bumbling fucking dumbasses, guys. Like, fucking seriously. Here, I said this yesterday or a few days ago, whatever. Russian forces attacking a wave. So I told you, he's sending wave after wave, and they're just getting crushed or whatever. The spring offensive gets underway. See? You'll notice everything I say here on this show happens. Everything I say on this show comes true a few days later. Typically. In fact, Joe should probably get on the phone with Xi Jinping. Be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Alright, let's cool this shit off before we get a little too heated here. You know, before shit gets out of hand again. Just saying. Moving on. So yeah, this is probably the last one I'm doing today. Or this week, rather. Russia strikes Ukraine where it hurts the most. Bombs critical tank repair facility to deflate its military. Well, that's not good. As a result of high-precision missile strike of the Ukraine, Russia aerospace forces in the city of Kharkiv, armored vehicle assembly workshops of the armed forces of Ukraine were hit on the territory of the machine building plant. Disabling military infrastructure is the #1 task. Ukraine cannot produce equipment now, but it is trying to repair and restore repair enterprises. They need to safeguard these places. Ah. Yeah, fucking. Notably, the 4th GTD is part of the GTA. the First Guard Tank Army, which happens to be the elite Russian tank unit for the defense of Moscow and intended to lead counterattacks in case of a war with NATO. Reports suggest that by the time the 4th TD withdrew toward the Russian border, they're getting their asses kicked, it had lost around 90 fucking tanks, which is half the number of tanks the division would have had at full strength. The Ukrainian forces captured many of the tanks intact, which they could have fixed, painted with the Ukrainian army's insignia, and sent them back into battle. Some of the captured tanks also included Russia's most advanced types. Yeah, dude, like, the Russian forces will straight up, they're getting their ass kicked so bad that they'll just abandon their shit, and then Ukraine's like, okay, we'll take those. Thanks. They're still getting their ass kicked though. See, like, Russians abandon wartime. Oh, this is, I don't have the fucking access to this, but the Russian people are getting drafted and sent to this war to fucking die for no fucking reason. So, there is a massive historic exodus as the people themselves are trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. Like, fuck this shit. Like I was saying this shit earlier, China and Russia are also encountering and shooting down UFOs. Oh Lord. I'll come back to that shithead. Yeah, let's take a look around the world at large real quick. Again, I can speed read through all this shit. I'm doing all this like live. Here and now. Top Russian military official dead after fall from 16th floor. Jesus. Good. He's not getting his little ass, his little fucking butt buddy to join him. Will only join Ukraine offensive only if attacked. China warns the US against escalation as balloon saga spirals. This isn't that big of a deal, guys. Like, seriously, like, y'all are all blowing this out of proportion. Isn't the show great? This is the greatest show. Hence the name. Welcome to the great show, guys. This is the best show ever. I would watch this show. I do watch this show sometimes. Even though I'm on it. Even though it's my show that I'm doing for fun. China sanctions US companies. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitches. I don't know, I might do an episode tomorrow, but I probably will not. I'm just saying right now. Leaked document shows Russia reluctant to invest in Iran's oil sector. What's wrong? I thought you guys were butt buddies. Man, I'll get to Iran. See, I'm trying to cover all this shit in a nice, like, timely fashion to where you guys can absorb it all and I'm not like overwhelming you with shit. But I'll get to Iran eventually. I'll get to North Korea eventually. I'll get to Israel and Turkey eventually. I'm slowly introducing all these fucking assholes. Because there are a bunch. There are a bunch of assholes out there, guys. But luckily things have cooled off with a lot of them and they're not big players on this show anymore. I'm sure they're reluctant to do this because they want to export their oil. They don't want to create a rival. Chinese firms are not so willing to invest in Iran either. declines over time, needing modern technology to maintain production level. That's probably why. Maybe like a short-term gain, long-term loss. So they're like, eh. In fact, here, let me cover North Korea real quick. So for the longest time, I thought that I thought this fucker was dead. I thought that he died from a fucking heart attack, and they had like a stunt double out there. Which, I mean, until I see him shaking hands with people, that might be. Look at that little fucking fascist Hitler wannabe. Fuck this guy. He's a little pipsqueak. This is an actual size representation. But, this guy was busted recently. Like, he's supposed to be in cahoots with China, right? Who's also the bad guy. I mean, this guy is arguably far fucking worse than Pooh Bear. But he just lacks the sheer amount of power. Like, his economy shit, his military shit. He is shit. Like, North Korea is shit. They can't even fucking feed their people over there. But, I thought for a while it was his puppy-eating sister that was and she was running the show for a little bit. This bitch. This evil bitch. It's like a fucking James Bond movie, you guys. These are all fucking James Bond villains. Just think of me as 007. What's up, baby? And scores with her, then fights her. Oh shit. But anyway, yeah, she was like, they were like having people turn in their pets so that they could turn them into food to feed their starving nation. So I was calling her Melina, the fucking puppy eater, for a while. I don't know, apparently this guy's still alive. He's my age too. He's having like a midlife crisis. I don't even have a character for him because he's already a fucking look at this fucking shithead. He's already a cartoon character. You probably already heard of him too. Because he's always making a big fucking fuss. This guy's a little fucking chihuahua over there barking like, and we're like, you know, United States, Russia, China, we're like the big dogs. Like, what the fuck are you barking at, bitch? We could fucking eat you in one bite. Fuck you. Yeah, he can't do shit. But he's supposed to be in league with China. But I've read online that he's, according to the former Secretary of State Pompeo, he's kind of playing both sides. Like, he kind of needs us to fucking protect him from the China just rolling over his country and absorbing him. So he's kind of playing all the angles or whatever. And there are a couple minor nations out there that are doing that. They're playing all the angles just to benefit themselves. Like, they don't have any real true allies. They're just kind of like working with what they got in order to survive. Anyway. Speaking of oil, let's cover this part. It's getting late. U.S. is about to sell another 26 million barrels of oil reserves, depleting the oil piggy bank even further. But Biden has a three-part plan to replenish it. They're expecting gas prices to surge over the summer, so that's why they're doing this. So I'm sure the Republicans are gonna have a field day with this shit. Like, rah, oil! We're the oil team! We support all the millionaire cockbags that are ruining the entire fucking world. Like, how dare you not conserve it, as we conservatives do. But yeah, guys, look at this shit. I hate to break it to everyone, but global warming is actually real. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been getting hotter and hotter every single fucking year. It's like, you don't even need fucking scientific facts and fucking data, the fucking mountain of fucking data that's available online to see this shit. Just go outside. Go outside. It's like this record heat every single fucking year. The fucking ice caps are melting. They call this fucking the Doomsday Glacier. Because, like, once this fucking splits off, like, once big chunks of these glaciers split off, they melt even quicker. Because it's no longer like a giant chunk or whatever. But yeah, it's rapidly falling apart. The whole world is kind of totally fucked, but people don't see it or realize it. Like, humanity essentially doesn't have a future, but hey, we're doing our best to keep the planet alive, I suppose. Not these assholes. Little fucking shithead. Fuck this little Neanderthal. It's like a cyber caveman. Says he was all too happy to snub Joe Biden after being invited to the White House. Like, fucking little troll. Little fucking gremlin. Now look at these fucking people, man. They don't take anything fucking seriously. They fucking blew all this shit out of proportion. They sent busloads of migrants. Which is actually making this shit worse. It's making it fucking... Like, they do it as a fucking troll move. To be like, look, you're not paying attention to the real issue with immigration. And they keep doing this shit. This is all the Republic clowns, Red Team, doing this shit. Abbott faces backlash for chaos at the border. Yeah, last time I checked, you were the fucking governor of Texas, shithead. You're gonna blame it on Joe Biden. The mess he's made at the border. What the fuck are you talking about? It's Texas bringing the border to him. Look at these fucking pea-brains, man. These people are fucking stupid. It's all like xenophobia, too. And again, I suspect it's all fucking Putin, who controls Trump, who controls the whole fucking Republican Party, fucking injecting all this shit to keep us all fighting each other, first of all, to get everyone to be really xenophobic and bigoted so that it's easier to manipulate us all, just like with Brexit. I have suspected he had a hand in the people Brexiting, which was essentially the same deal. Like over here, we wanted a wall to keep all the color people out, you know, keep all the fucking foreigners out. When they wanted to fucking Brexit because, you know, they were sick of being a part of the EU and having to deal with immigrants and shit like that. It's almost the same type of shit. And look what happened to them. They got fucked. The UK is fucked. Like if case would have stayed with the EU, they wouldn't be fucking totally fucking screwed like they are right now. Well, let me show you guys this shit. Like the rest of the EU is dodging a recession. Not the UK. Friction with EU due to Brexit has had an impact on UK economy. Tory minister admits. It's just not worth it. Food prices push higher. Yeah, they are screwed right now. They're having like fucking protests and shit because like you think shit's bad here. It's even fucking worse over there. And as it was happening on the show, I equated it to like jumping out of a moving car. Basically, it's like they thought that they could just jump out of a fucking moving car and land on their feet and that they would be fine. Fuck no. They Brexited, jumped out of the car, and fucking ate shit. And they're just like all fucked up now. Like, way to go, you fucking morons. And the same thing would happen over here. Like, if Putin manipulated, like, Abbott and all these fucking ape men into seceding, like if Texas seceded, or any fucking state did, that state would fucking crumble. The United States itself would get weaker. So yeah, no, anyone that preaches that shit's a fucking idiot. They don't know what they're talking about. And this is a long one. I guess these are now like 40 minutes long. These used to be 30, but they've been kind of going on. And then there's this fucking bozo. I haven't even put him on my show yet, because I don't even like giving this shithead any fucking attention, because he craves it. Just another fucking narcissistic billionaire cockbag. But I guess I'll get to him eventually. He might as well be on the show, since he's fucking in the headlines so much. And since he fucking owns Twitter now. Fucking shitheads. Just a bunch of fucking shitheads out there fucking up the entire goddamn world. You're lucky. Your dear old dad's here. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope everyone has a great day. I guess that was it for now. I'm gonna take one more look around, I suppose. The show's awesome. Give me a break, man. Come the fuck on. Alright, guys. Hope everyone has a great day.